We're doing good? We're doing good? So we've already decided that number 3 is definitely 2 different samples. And we're trying to see if music creates a difference in something, performance on the average number of tests completed by students. So all we're looking for is a difference. So in symbols, we're trying to see if the music group is different than the control group. Fair enough? That's all we're testing, difference. Not greater than, not less than, just different. The null would be the exact opposite of that they're the same, that there is no difference between them. And those numbers are going to tell us who we believe. Those numbers are going to tell us if we believe one or the other. Shall we?
Yes.
I think we shall. I think we shall. I think we shall. I'm going to edit it back in. I'm going to leave that data in just in case we need it again. Where am I? Huh. Start my editor again. Get my lists back. All right, L4. Oh, are you guys using L1 and L2?
Yeah.
I'll use that too. Don't need L3 for this one. 20. Sorry, I'll get caught up with you guys. There's one cute little thing you can check. It didn't happen here. Is it possible that these 2 samples could have had different numbers of data points in them?
Yeah.
In this one we're doing right now. Could we have like one more person in the group A than the group B?
Yeah.
Yes, you could. You could. We didn't here, but you could. You may have different sample sizes with independent t-tests. Can you have different sample sizes in number 2? Never. Because you're measuring the same person before and after, which means you cannot have different sample sizes. So if, and I'll try to do this, if you see and you're confused between 2 and 3 and you're like, which one's 2 independent and which one's single, first check to see if the sample sizes are the same in both of them. If the sample size is different in one of them, that's a dead giveaway. It's got to be one of these, doesn't it? Because it can't be the other one. Does that make sense? I'm not saying that always works. It will work in general, though, overall. I should say that. It'll work on average. That's a better way to say it. Not overall. Overall is the exact same thing as saying it'll always work. Don't talk and type rule. Of course, I'm doing it right now. Jesus. Talking, meta-typing. Meta-talking. Yes?
Yeah.
L3 is L2 minus L1, right? No! That was a trick question, damn it. We don't subtract them because you can't subtract. There's no association. These are just 15 people thrown into a group and 15 other people thrown into a group. There's no link between them. Okay, you ready? I think we got everything we need. Stat, test, 2 sample t-tests. Somewhere down. There it is, number 4. Number 4. Got it? We got data. This is perfect. Actually, this is set up beautifully. Your frequencies are going to be set to 1 each because you're counting each data point 1 time, and then your data lists just go in L1 and L2. And the beauty of this is it doesn't matter which one you put where because you're just checking for a difference. So this is another one where I could get either a positive or a negative test statistic depending on what you put where. Does that make sense? If you put group A in list 2 and group B in list 1, you'll get a different result than we got here. Totally fine. It doesn't change anything. So let's do it. Pooled, always leave it on no. Always leave it on no. We can have a cup of coffee over summer and a cup of cool tea and discuss why. Or just forget about it, trust me. Here we go. What do we think? What do we think? Is there a difference? Well, first of all, let's get the first 6 points. 6 points. 3 points, T equals 1.5. Standard deviations, but 1.5 is all I need. 1.5, no standard deviations. P, 14%, greater than 5, whatever you want to put. A lot of you are in the habit now of putting greater than 5%. I think that's fantastic because that really drives home the point of what you're doing with that number, which is giving me a conclusion.
It does not appear.
It does not appear what?
That
That there is a difference in?
the number of tasks reached.
Perfect! It does not appear there's a difference in the number of tasks completed. There you go.
I just wrote, it doesn't appear that the music made any difference. So that
In the number of tasks, just put in the number of tasks. So the difference in what? In the shades of blonde they dyed their hair, in the speed of the cars they drove. You laugh about that one, that actually happened in the study. They checked, this is a study about 5 or 6 years ago, they tested whether or not hip-hop kids drove faster than death metal kids, drove faster than punk kids, drove faster than kids that didn't associate with any kind of music. That was actually studied. It was federally funded, just so you know.
Punk kids drove better.
Better and faster. They built their own car and fixed it with duct tape. But, so that's why I want to have that last little bit there. It does not appear there's a difference in the number of tasks completed. Boom. It's not much more. Just give it context.
Okay.
Give it context. It's clear and it's correct when you say it does not appear there's a difference. But I need a little more context as far as what's not different. Cool?
Yeah.
Let's keep rocking. We're doing great.